Hi, welcome to Adult Learning Theory. I am so excited to be working with everyone again. This presentation will just give you a brief overview of our course and kind of the course shell and what some of our expectations are. And then I will let you guys go ahead and get started. But before I start, as this opening statement says right here, please, 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 will you take the adult learner inventory in your textbook first, okay? I need you to stop watching the video. The learner inventory is back on page 267 in your textbook, chapter 17, if you have the 8th edition. Otherwise, I'm not exactly sure of what the page number is, but I need you to take this adult learner inventory before you do anything else with the course, okay? Because I want to know where you stand right away regarding adult learning. So please pause the video if you haven't taken it. If not, we'll just keep going. Okay, great. So our course is located in these 4 boxes right here. The first box is our course overview and announcements. Please make sure that you check the announcements each week. I will also email them to you. But it's very important that we keep up on those with the assignments that are due dates, and so on and so forth. The first thing I ask you to do is to take a look at the student learning objectives, and these are right down here at the bottom of the page. Just to go over them really briefly, our main goal for this course is, of course, to learn more about andragogy, which is the theory of adult learning, and how it impacts learning and facilitation with adults. Most of you are going to work with adults, no doubt about it, and so working with them is different than working with children. For those of you who are in the field of education, you have been working with children anywhere from little ones to high school. Some of you have some experience at the college level, which sometimes I question the age of the adults anymore. Bless their little hearts. So we have kind of probably a wide range of teaching experiences and ages within our program, and some of you have been working with adults for years. So I am, no matter where you're at, I hope you'll learn a little bit more about andragogy and the way that the best ways to work with adults. So we will also look at major teaching and learning theories in adult education. This is more of an exploration on your part and what is interesting to you, what is relevant to you. We will look at the key aspects and tools of andragogy as they, especially with Knowles's andragogy and practice model, which we'll start talking about in Unit 1, and then we will also consider how differences such as gender, race, culture, socioeconomic status, learner ability, prior experiences, how those all play a part in adult learning. Okay, and then you're watching the course overview video now, and then the third thing that we'll do is we'll just take a look, or I actually would like you to make sure that you take a look at the explanations for the final project. What you will be doing for me at the end of the course and for your peers through a virtual class is talking about your adult learning presentation. And this is down here. It's also explained in the syllabi. But the final project will basically encompass much of the major information we cover during this 8-week course. And again, because I know that it is important for each of you to have choice and to make your work relevant, the project is very wide open, which I know can make some people nervous, but because it's wide open, you are able to do what you want, what is relevant to you, hopefully something that is timely and appropriate to your current work with adult learners and or your future work. One thing I ask is that you do have the project approved prior to starting, so please just give me a call, send me an email, however you want to get in touch with me about your topic. But the assignment explanations, which I'll load right here, you are going to be creating a professional development course or program, a unit for a course in higher education or continuing education, a seminar, and any of these can be face-to-face or online depending upon where you're currently at or you want to be in the future. So what I really want you to do is as you create this, I just want you to keep a clear vision of adult learning theory in mind. So that means I want you to use the theory, to use the information that we talk about over the next 8 weeks to support and help you decide what this seminar, professional development unit, what this will look like. And so what you'll do is you'll share the program, module, professional development, purpose, you know, what is it, what's it going to do, including the audience. You'll identify the learner outcomes. You'll identify instructional activities that are relevant to adult learners, and that's a key part there, relevant to adult learners. And we'll cover some of those ideas in Unit 3. You want to identify methods and tools for assessment or evaluation. Again, we'll talk about that in Unit 3 and kind of what some of the best things are for our adult learners when it comes to assessment and evaluation. And then you'll also integrate one or more of the adult learning tools, which are located in our text. And these are, some of these are pretty cool, I think, so it'll be interesting to see which one, you know, which one or ones everybody chooses. Please make sure that you have scholarly reference to the course, the text, and a minimum of 2 outside scholarly resources that are connected to adult learning theory. So just like curriculum development we did for the final project, please make sure that theory is a part of what you do, and you definitely demonstrate why you're making the choices that you're making, okay? And then down here I have the rubric and the sample. The second bigger assignment we have during this 8 weeks is a comprehensive exam notebook. And what I do with this is completed through a Google Doc throughout the course, so I will need everyone's Gmail address if you could send that to me as soon as possible. And for each unit, for each of the 3 units, you need to identify a minimum of 5 terms, ideas, or topics that you deem important. And my goal is not only for this to be a way for you to process and digest the information, but also for you to have a record or an account of this information for your comprehensive exam. So you'll put this notebook together, you'll have it on your Google Docs, and you will be able to access it in a year and a half when it's time to take your comprehensive exams. You'll have reference, you'll have theory, you'll have citations, you'll have ideas, you'll have how it's applicable, how it's relevant to you. So I hope you will enjoy this assignment, not only now, but realizing that this will be a tool for you in the future. And if you have never worked with Google Docs before, just send me an email. I can set up a phone call with you and we can go through it together. It really is a super easy tool. And I like it because I can respond directly to the information that you post on the Google Doc, and you can respond back to me, and it's a really great learning tool. So those are the 2 big assignments for our course. But also, number 4, make sure you print off the syllabus and the course calendar, and that will talk about our discussion boards, and then there's a couple other smaller assignments that we will have throughout the course as well. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me about those as well. And then the course calendar will have the due dates and all the important information on there. So I highly suggest that you just print that out, leave it by your computer, leave it in your folder, because all of that information will be there for you, okay? So looking over the rest of the course, each unit is set up the same. I will have learning objectives for each unit. There will be a course video unit overview, so I would appreciate it if you would listen to that, because I will not only highlight kind of what we're talking about, but some of the bigger ideas and information that is important. Your assignments are here in green. So I'll have an explanation of each unit. I'll have some big questions for the unit, what we'll be talking about, and kind of what ideas I would like you to be able to walk away with. Your assignment links will be in green, and then you'll have course overview videos, and then below you will then have some resources to help you better understand the information, and in some cases just expose you to new information as well. And then we will have 2 virtual class meetings, so those will be located in Unit 1 and Unit 3, and they'll have kind of, you know, what we'll be doing with them and if I need information from you prior to that, and then your discussion board links will be there as well. So all 3 units are very similar in how they're set up. So assignments, videos, information about assignments and such. So all of that information is there. So if you have any questions, of course, please let me know. Your grades will be over here, the discussion boards, the assignments, and then the people that are in your class. So again, I'm looking forward to working with each one of you, and let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. All right, take care.